Say, train them up in the way that they should go. Amen. She's not just repeating everything that them said. Somebody taught her something. Amen. Yeah. Amen. Amen. So now we will have our acknowledgement and card reading um, by Mrs. Lisa Hackle. Mike, Mark, did I say that right? Mrs. Lisa Hackle. Lisa May, you know what? Amen. Mom, use your microphone. Use your microphone.
Good afternoon, everyone. We thank each and every one of you for coming out to the celebration of life for my sister Beverly and for my niece Joy. We just thank all of you for your love and support this afternoon. I'm going to read some cards that was given to us and some poems by the children. I think I'm going to start with a poem for Joy from Junior. Sorry, we had to get it put on this thing here so I could give it to you. It's a very difficult. It's very difficult. This is to Geneva, to Joy. It's very difficult because I have lost two important people in my life, my mother and my sister. My mother was a strong, positive, loving, caring woman. She always went out of her way to help anyone, whether it was family or someone off the streets. She was my number one queen and rock and backbone in my life. The same with my brothers and sisters. I just love my mother. I love the quality time with my mother. It was just so joyful and the best blessing I could ever ask for. I loved her smile, her laugh. Now it's hard. I can't call her. I can't hug her. I can't kiss my mother. I can't hear her voice or touch her. I just really don't know how I would get through this. I am having problems eating at times and stressing a lot. I'm just in a lot of pain that fills my inner soul and body. She was well respected by everyone and loved by her family and friends. I just wish my mother was still here for me. You will never be forgotten. I will always have you in my heart and soul. I can't wait to see you, Mother, and Joy in those heavenly skies. God bless these two fallen angels in the sky. Love you, your son, James L. Alexander Jr. God bless. Amen. One love, my queen, my rock, my blessings. Amen. With deepest sympathy, in memories we find comfort, in time we find peace. My thoughts and prayers are with you during this difficult time. Love Chad and Shay and Robinson. Every soul is a unique and beautiful gift from God. Your loved ones will always be remembered as a special blessing with sympathy. So sorry for the loss of Bev and Joy. They bring back so many memories. Much love. Kim, Jaden, Leary, and Caroline Jones. Forever remembered, forever loved. This should never have happened, yet here we are, mourning a bright life, ended too soon. A loss like this can never be gotten over, only gotten through day by day, hoping that with time you'll find some comfort in the love and memories your heart will always hold on to. Love, Monty, and family. May the Lord comfort you in time of sorrow, remembering you with thoughts and prayers and sympathy. George, Patricia, Lyle, and family. Amen. I'm going to read Beverly L. Brown's obituary. Beverly L. Brown was born on December the 23rd, 1950, to Frances Marie May and Albert Earl in Elton, Maryland. Beverly departed this life on July 22nd, 2021 at Christiana Care Union Hospital in Elton, Maryland. Beverly grew up with 11 siblings at 124 Milburn Street in Elton. She attended George Washington Carver School, now Cecil County Board of Education. She was an outgoing and fun-loving child who enjoyed cutting up with her brothers and sisters, Yvonne, Becky, Doris, Ollie, Violet, Nola, Lisa, Billy, Roy, Gary, and Junie. Beverly married James Alexander Sr., and together they raised Joy, James Jr., Michael, Mark, and Dicey together in the Elton area, including High Street, Sheffield Park, and Winding Brook Village. Beverly's favorite pastime was bingo. If there was a bingo game going on, she was not only there to play, but she was there to win, for real. She didn't like losing at bingo. Oh my God, that lady holler bingo, I was waiting on G50. Oh, she would be so mad. And she let you know it. Her fellow players enjoyed having her at the games and missed her if she wasn't there. Beverly loved attending church at Providence United Methodist Church and singing in the gospel ensemble choir for many years. She enjoyed crossword puzzles, word searches, cooking meals, and baking for her family and friends. She loved helping others and was always there for family, friends, and neighbors. When they had nowhere to go, she would find a way to make them feel at home. Very, very true. Always taking somebody in. She also enjoyed coordinating activities with the seniors that lived in her building on Main Street in Elton. Beverly liked to visit her friend, Margaret Wesley, and family in Middletown, Delaware. Margaret and her family enjoyed Beverly like one of their own and insisted that she visit them as often as possible. Beverly traveled with her children and grandchildren. She looked forward to spending quality time with her family and trips to West Virginia, Tennessee, and Niagara Falls. Beverly was preceded in death by her daughter, Joy Geneva Earl, her parents, Frances Marie May and Albert William Earl, brothers William May, Charles May, Gary Earl, and Albert Earl Jr., and sisters, Pearl May, Yvonne Jefferson, Rebecca Ferris, Olive Turner, Violet May, and Doris Briscoe. Beverly leaves to cherish her memories, her husband, Ronald Brown, sons, James Alexander Jr., Michael Alexander, Mark Alexander, her daughter, Dicey Alexander, grandchildren. Don't know how to pronounce it. Aja Malika. Don't mind me, honey. Geneva Webster, Chavez James, Takia Alexander, Serena Alexander, Christopher Bellin, and Nia Alexander, great children, Jokees Ellis, and Iona Fry. Okay, I said Aunt Lisa said okay. Lord. Don't even try. Okay, Iona. Okay, Iona, sorry, baby girl. Her stepsons, James Brown, her sisters, Nola Earl and Lisa Hackle, me, brother-in-law, Tommy Hackle, sisters-in-law are Alantha May and Linda May, Aunt Althea Matthews, and a host of nieces, nephews, and cousins. She also leaves very special friends, Margaret Wesley and Blas Johnson, as her families as well, like sisters. Uh,
I just want to say thank you all for being here.
Take your time.
It's just important that I read this. She was my best friend. Joy Geneva Earl was born on March 17, 1968, to Beverly Earl and James Alexander Sr. in Elton, Maryland. Joy departed this life on July 17, 2021, at Christiana Care Union Hospital in Elton, Maryland. Joy graduated Elton High School in 1986. She was smart, caring, and beautiful. A beautiful person with a big heart. She loved going out with her friends, playing games, and enjoying family time. She was a loving mother, and I am her.
Take your time, baby. Take your time.
And a loving grandmother. JOCCO'S and Ayana. She was a true homebody. You ask where she was, and immediately you think, never mind. She's upstairs, chilling in her birthday suit. I knew that part was going to make me laugh. That changed when I started to drive. It was the best thing that ever happened. She was so proud that I got my license. She told me, well, when I went, I was with my Uncle Michael, and she told me if I came out smiling, she knew I passed, but if I came out crying, she knew I failed. So I had the biggest smile when I walked out, and she said, oh, let me see it, let me see it. And I showed her. I think it was a proud moment for all of us, because she didn't have hers, but it was a proud moment. My mom took small trips, but she happily traveled long distance with me and the kids. Let me tell y'all, that was no fun ride. No fun ride. I will always cherish those trips, because I just never thought she wanted to go. I just never thought she wanted to travel. As I say, she was a homebody. She definitely turned out to be the best traveling person I ever had. She had a strong, unforgettable personality. She cursed like a sailor. Second part, I knew she was going to get me. But she give you the shirt right off her back. She was a beautiful person inside and out, and would light up a room when she walked in. Let me tell you, she walked into Walmart, and anybody that knew her, all she had to holler, looking for them. And they'd be like, there's Joy. Joy's coming down the aisle. We used to play a game, and every time we get lost in the store, she'd leave her phone, or she'd end up finding somebody to talk to for like 15 minutes. And I'd go, Marco, and then you hear Polo. One of the days when my son, he was little, and he started to do the same thing, so he walked around the store just shouting, Marco, Markel. And all you hear my mom, Polo, I know you heard me the first time, Polo. She was definitely different. My mom had many good friends. She had a longtime best friend, Randa. They talked for hours about everything. Randa was definitely family.